we got here, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. A little infected, a little the. I was infected a while ago with that lettuce thing, which wasn't really a great time. I would not recommend. Although I will say, it did help a little bit with my weight loss. I won't deny that. We are moving on to the next track here. The Angels of Deception is where we had left off, and so we shall continue forward with the following track here, 1986, second studio album from the band. What do you say we go ahead and dive on in? We can discuss it as we go. But first, we must go. Dark cabaret stars. What a dark jazz club is this?
I'm a lonesome cowboy riding across the range with just a handheld radio to keep me sane. Riding through the FM stations, a tumbleweed, the petrol stations. Well, all on board this Yankee station prepare themselves for battle stations. Jesus Christ, I can't see with a tear gas, and the dollar signs in my eyes. Oh, what's the man got left to fight for when he's born his freedom? By the look of this human jungle, it ain't just a ball who'll be bleeding.
Bass is really good.
Most everyone around here thinks they're something special. The destiny will be kind. While they're digging for gold, diving for pearls, and aiming for heaven from this man-made world. And God knows what you're gonna do with him, 'cause I certainly don't. Jesus wept. Jesus Christ, I can't see but a tear gas, and the dollar signs in my eyes. Well, what's the man got left to fight for when he's bought his freedom? By the look of this human jungle, it ain't just a ball who we need him. Down by the river, I'll be washing out my mouth, 'cause deep in the heart of me is a frightened man freaking out. Oh, I was just looking for paradise anywhere in this world, while they're gunning for heaven when this man made hell.
I like how it blew up and now it's restarting. I like this song. It's a little catchy build-up.
God knows, 'cause they don't come on down. The devil's in town. Oh, the angels of destruction.
Nice hi-hat work there. that track had a couple different directions at least, because it started off in this decayed, dilapidated kind of jazz club in which it seemed like old and abandoned and things were falling apart. And then, a singer goes up to the stage, plugs in the microphone, and brings the place back to life. And little by little, it starts to come back, from the creaking floorboards to, the dusty bar. It just has this imagery that it's old and antiquated, but he is bringing it back into giving a little spirit there. And I feel like the kind of jazz lounge parts of this really hit that stride really nicely. And then coming off of the verse where that was the scenery, then that life came back in full effect in the chorus, in which the music became a lot more joyous and upbeats and exciting. And it was really cool hearing the different direction there in those two areas. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Tom Waits, especially, like I said, that verse. There's a certain way that Matt's crooning in here that's grim, but equally like deeply soulful and very evocative. And so it's really cool how he kind of hits those particular marks in the music. And like I said, I couldn't help but think of Tom Waits in listening to this. And I really like how, even though there's an emptiness in the verse, when it does move into the chorus and subsequently the ending of the track in the back half, it becomes so filled with life, of course, so filled with so many different musicians, obviously, as we've looked at the list before, but you are just filled with, backing vocals and horns and strings and, all these things. And I really like how Matt and the band really structure things out to create this emptiness when it's needed, but also a dense, very 80s kind of atmosphere when it calls for it. And this track is kind of the perfect mix between the two. Going back into the track, I'm just opening it back up here. The bass playing, by the way, is fantastic in here. That's Warren Livesey over here. I love the slide on it. And of course, you got the stand-up, so it's going to naturally have that dusty jazz kind of sound, especially in the hollow way that it's playing here. And I really like when it gets here. When we have the hi-hat kind of kicking, that moving a little bit, little percussion, this is when it's really bending your ear. I think that sounds fantastic. I love the verse, and I wish actually that the verse itself and the jazzy spirit there was kind of expanded upon a little bit more, because while I do like the chorus, I like this, it's good, but it's a bit removed from the themes of the verse. So there is part of me that wishes, like, okay, we kind of stuck in that very unique direction of that haunted jazz lounge. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. And the back half gets really fun as well. We have, I'm not sure which of the backing vocals or vocalists we have here, either Tessanao, Zeke Manika, and Domino the Croquettes. I'm not sure exactly who's taking lead, but we do have a moment where one of them does. And then it just goes on there in a really fun 80s swinging party kind of way. Also, parts of it remind me a little bit of Talking Heads for some reason. Well, it's high noon at the UK Corral, and it's high time I got myself back on the rails. I'm the lonesome cowboy riding across the range with just a handheld radio to keep me sane. Riding through the FM stations, the tumbleweed, and the petrol stations. Well, all on board this Yankee station prepare themselves for battle stations. Jesus wept, Jesus Christ, I can't see for the tear gas and the dollar signs in my eyes. Well, what's a man got left to fight for when he's bought his freedom? By the look of this human jungle, it ain't just the poor will be bleeding. Everybody gets cut around here. Most everyone around here thinks there's something special, that destiny will be kind, while they're digging for gold, diving for pearls, and aiming for heaven from this man-made world. Come on down, the devil's in town. He brought you sticks and stones to bust your neighbor's bones. He stuck his missiles in your gardens and his theories down your throat. And God knows what you're going to do with him, because I certainly don't. I mean, we got a lot of religious imagery in here. The track's called Angels of Deception. But perhaps the deception isn't necessarily coming from above or below, but coming from within. Down by the river, I've been washing out my mouth, because deep in the heart of me, there's a frightened man breaking out. I was just looking for paradise anywhere in this world, while they're gunning for heaven from this man-made hell. And then it changes to Angels of Destruction. So through deception, destruction is soon to follow. I don't know. but I wish that that jazziness continued just a little bit more. That's what I'm asking for. But let me know what you guys thought. This track down below in the comments. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're having a nice day. Hope there's something in the day for you to look forward to. And I will talk to you next time, guys. Bye.